Hello, everybody. How are you? You're fine today, yes? Um, I hope the picture and the sound is better today than it was the last time, because this is from my phone and the last time was from my computer. Um, I choose to do this video in English because I want to practice my English and also perhaps a little bit about reaching out to a bigger audience. Like I have said before, this is good for me to practice my English and to talk spontaneously without have rehearsed anything or any script or anything. I just talk right out of my brain. And I haven't even figured out the topic today, so I don't know what this is going to lead. But anyway, the last thing I saw in Divine Truth was about Divine Truth and what is Divine Truth. So maybe I should talk a little bit about that. As you know, Divine Truth is a channel you can follow on YouTube. I think it's absolutely the most loving, the most logical, and the best channel you can follow if you want to learn about God, about emotional work, and about all the things you need to know to become happy forever and grow in love forever. So, what is divine truth then? Well, divine truth is God's truth. It's the absolute truth. It's uh, it's a truth that you can't mess with. You can have personal truth, but that's not the same. You can have a lot of people who believe it's the truth, but it ain't certain that it is the absolute truth, just because a lot of people believe it. So we have to be careful there. But how do you determine that it is the absolute truth or God's truth? Well, the first thing you can do is to ask yourself if it's loving. And if it's loving, then you can experiment with it and see if it holds. And if you are uncertain, you can put it on a shelf and come back to it later if you want to. Well, one other thing that I have mentioned before that I thought were the absolute truth was the reincarnation beliefs I had. That we return here over and over again to learn from the mistakes we did in our previous lives. That is not a truth because it's not logical and it's not loving, and I explain why in previous videos. One truth is also that God is longing for your love. God wants you to learn about every truth there is to know. So he is actually like an open book, and if you want to learn it, you can do so. That's what every loving parent would like his children to do. You won't have secrets because that's not loving. Well, as you can see, it's a lot to talk about in this subject, and I can go on for quite some time, but I think this is enough for today. If you want to make a comment or write to me, you can see the mail address below, and hope to see you soon and maybe hear from you soon. Okay, take care, bye.